The mic right there where Cameron's already staking out a spot, that would be great because we want your questions to be heard by the folks at home. And with that, I will turn the presentation over to our speakers, so we'll get them all organized.
Get everybody on here. Good morning, everyone. I'm Dr. Cara, the Director of the Arizona Department of Health Services. Thank you for being here as we get ready to launch this COVID-19 vaccination site as a state-run operation in partnership with Maricopa Community College and many others. Since December, Dignity Health and Maricopa County Public Health have made this site essential to the East Valley. When the time came to discuss next steps, it was along with state Community College site helps position the Phoenix area to get as much vaccine into the community as possible when federal supplies increase. Stephen Gonzalez and by Dr. Greg Peterson, President of Chandler. We appreciate your support in continuing this operation so that we can continue serving the East Valley. This partnership with Maricopa Community Colleges goes beyond simply having access to this space. Under the direction of the faculty here, nursing students as clinical workers. They are gaining important clinical hours by vaccinating along with other clinical staff. As with other state-run sites, our volunteers are absolutely essential. We're joined today by Dr. Christine Wiggs, Director of Community and Health Advancement for Blue Cross Blue Shield of Arizona. As with State Farm Stadium, which has been a 24/7 people in, direct traffic, and perform other tasks needed to vaccinate hundreds of people an hour. So thank you for your help. I'm also joined by Major General Michael McGuire, Arizona's Adjutant General and the Director of the Arizona Department of Military Affairs. DEMA's logistical know-how has helped each state-run site become a national model for mass vaccination. Your agency's assistance. Oh, he's over here. So thank you. They have been essential in getting this vaccination site and all others stood up and operational. The state sites at State Farm Stadium, Gilbert Community College have helped greatly increase the administration of COVID-19 vaccine in Arizona. These sites have been built off the best practices of the existing vaccination sites run by Dignity Health, Honor Health, Tucson Medical Center, Banner Health, Abrazo, and others. They complement the efforts by Maricopa and Pima County Health Departments to get vaccines, including the recently approved and to our essential workers. This site already has a proven record of success, but the partnership will allow for expanded capacity and hours of operation when the vaccine supply can support it. A 24/7 operation that can serve up to 6,000 people per day. To date, 1.9 million to 1.2 million Arizonans, including over 645,000 who have received both doses and are fully vaccinated. So when your place in line arrives, I urge you to get vaccinated. These vaccines are the light at the end of the tunnel, and they are one of the most effective public health tools for controlling infectious diseases, whether that's influenza, measles, or whooping cough. I'm now going to invite Major General McGuire to say a few words.
Good morning, everybody. Thank you, Dr. Crist. Thank you, Dr. Gonzalez, and all of Maricopa Community Colleges and their campuses, specifically here at Chandler-Gilbert, a campus that we've been utilizing since the beginning when we started with the 1A pods. These transitions, as the one that you saw just about a week and a half ago at University of Arizona, were anticipated as we got through 1A and we needed to get healthcare workers back to work, could we find volunteers to keep the sites up and running? Because as we look at the math, going forward, we realize we're going to need mass drive-through sites to meet our objective of midsummer getting 3.5 million Arizonans over the age of 18 vaccinated. So this site will continue to help us sustain that. To the group that was running it previously, Dignity Health, you were the incident command team. You did a great job. Thank you so much for getting all of the community members over 65, as well as all the healthcare workers through here quickly and rapidly. We thank the partners at Walgreens, as well as Blue Cross Blue Shield, that are going to come in and work at this same campus to continue that effort. I also want to emphasize one thing for the media and for our partners out there in the community. This was the site that we stood up this volunteer vaccine brigade. I want to thank Dr. Brian Young, who is a retired National Guardsman, who asked if he was a doctor, if he could bring some people out, and that thing has grown week over week, and this was the site that we were utilizing them. They will continue to be here at this site, providing vaccines, a mass drive-through, and again, you'll see a few of the Guardsmen dressed like me, helping triage and get us through this initial transition phase, and then moving out to Yuma for our ground-up startup as our next endeavor. So again, thank you very much to all of our community partners. Thank you for Dr. Crist for her guidance on policy and leadership on where we need to go. And then once we're given direction, we'll just move in and continue to move these mass sites as they are our highest volume push. And I was told today by the team we're going to hit 2 million total vaccines by the end of the week, primarily due to the drive-through sites. So we really appreciate all the effort of all the people working. And I know how critical those pharmacists are to draw in those vaccines. And I want to just say thanks to them for all they do. Thank you.
All right, and so now we'd like to have a few words from Dr. Gonzalez, the Chancellor of Maricopa Community Colleges.
Good morning, and thank you, Dr. Crist. On behalf of Maricopa Community Colleges, I want to say thank you to the Arizona Department of Health Services and to the Governor's Office for selecting this site as its latest pod for vaccination. Like many other organizations across the state and across the country, we have been severely impacted by the COVID-19 pandemic. And having more access to the vaccines will allow our organization to get back up to speed as quickly as possible. So we are honored to serve the community. We have served the community through this pandemic by ensuring that many of our college campuses had access to testing sites, and to have one more vaccination site is an honor to do. We are also looking at opportunities to have our other college campuses serve as pod sites around the county, so more to come there. The more that our employees, our staff, our faculty, and students can get vaccinated, along with the public, will get us back to a sense of normalcy as quickly as possible. Dr. Crist, thank you very much. We look forward to this continued partnership. Thank you.
All right, and now we'd like to hear from Dr. Peterson, the college president for Chandler-Gilbert Community College.
Good morning. Welcome to Chandler-Gilbert Community College. We're so glad that you're here. We are so honored to continue to be a site. We have been here. We have wrapped ourselves around the community as we've approached COVID. So on the other side of campus, we have a COVID testing site. We have 55,000 vaccines at this site. So we're excited to be able to continue to do this amazing work with our partnership. As Dr. Crist we've seen is the ability 100 nursing students participate